Whoever does not miss the Soviet Union has no heart. Whoever wants it back has no brain. Sometimes it is necessary to be lonely in order to prove that you are right. Those who fight corruption should be clean themselves. I have a private life in which I do not permit interference. It must be respected. Terrorism has no nationality or religion. Stalinism is linked with a cult of personality and massive violations of the law, with repression in camps. There is nothing like that in Russia and, I hope, will never again be. One has to be insincere and promise something which you cannot fulfill. So you either have to be a fool who does not understand what you are promising, or deliberately be lying. Everything will probably never be okay. But we have to try for it. I think the international community should unite to fight such inhuman phenomena as terror attacks and the murder of totally innocent people. I was brought up in a very ordinary family, in fact, a worker's family. Both my father and mother were ordinary citizens. I don't read books by people who have betrayed the motherland. If you aspire to be a leader of your own country, you must speak your own language, for God's sake. He who does not regret the breakup of the Soviet Union has no heart. He who wants to revive it in its previous form has no head. The ability to compromise is not a diplomatic politeness toward a partner but rather taking into account and respecting your partner's legitimate interests. Russia and China are very natural partners. We are neighbors with an immense common border. Russian democracy is the power of the Russian people with their own traditions of national self-government, and not the realization of standards foisted on us from outside. The more intermediaries there are, the more problems there are. Political activities in Russia should be as transparent as possible. Financing political activities from abroad is something the state should keep an eye on. Politics should not interfere with sports, and sports should impact politics. Terrorism has once again shown it is prepared deliberately to stop at nothing in creating human victims. An end must be put to this. As never before, it is vital to unite forces of the entire world community against terror. I think every person should have some faith inside him, in his heart. What matters is not an external display of this faith, but the inner state of the soul. At last, Russia has returned to the world arena as a strong state, a country that others heed and that can stand up for itself. I think happiness is love. You must obey the law, always, not only when they grab you by your special place. I am the wealthiest man, not just in Europe, but in the whole world. I collect emotions. I am wealthy in that the people of Russia have twice entrusted me with the leadership of a great nation such as Russia. I believe that is my greatest wealth. The Russian people have unilaterally made their choice in direction of democracy in the early 90s. They will not be led astray. Nobody should be having any doubts. No one should be allowed to violently trample on the law.